Hello everybody, and welcome back to AI Somnium Files, and welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Lulu, or Crybaby Bumpkabun, and I'm really excited for another recording session. Last time, I embarrassed myself by not being able to find Iva while looking for whatever I needed to click in that. Yeah, that happened. Anyways, so what all happened last time? We finished trying to speak to Miski after going through her Somnium. Didn't get anything from her because she's aphonic still, because we didn't cure her aphonia. But one thing we did notice in the Somnium was there was a cell phone ringing. So we went back to the scene of the crime to look for a cell phone. We found it hidden inside one of the carousel horses. And from there, it had one phone call in it, which we blew that chance by calling them and telling them that we were the cops and expecting them not to ditch their burner phone. So we basically killed that lead by flubbing up the phone call. So today we're going to be finding out what happens next. Again, this is a blind playthrough, so I don't know what's going to be coming up. But I'm really excited to find out. So let's go ahead and get on in. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started then. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of showing us the last couple scenes, some little quick flashbacks of what has happened. Yeah, you can see Iva with the cell phone there. Right. So we're starting off at the Sagan residence at Saturday at 10:30. We're gonna go check on Iris because she was in the Somnium we saw with a bunch of stabs in her back. So that's generally a bad sign.
Dante!
Okay. Oh, right, I have to actually get my voice back. A speaker system.
Hey, Iris. Do you like bigger speakers or smaller speakers?
Oh my god, Date.
Bigger, I guess.
Could you say I like them big?
Why?
Please?
Because Date's a perv?
I like them big?
Again, please?
Oh my god, Date.
I like them big, Date.
Thank you.
You are a despicable man. You know that?
You're giving me Junpei vibes. This is reminding me of that. There's a couple scenes it's reminding me of. This happens a lot with Junpei. Different game, obviously. A wooden shelf. A plant. You can see trees and sky outside. A winter iris. In the language of flowers, it means good news and hope. A telephone in the corner. There's a drawing on the wall. Did Iris draw this as a child? Click on the light switch? No. A cushion.
Hey, Iva. What kind of furniture always catches a cold?
I don't know this joke.
An absurd question. Inanimate objects cannot be afflicted by viruses or bacteria.
You could at least let me tell my joke.
But I want to know the answer. What kind of... A cushion. So what was the joke? What kind of furniture always catches a cold? If you know what kind of furniture always catches a cold, make sure to What is it? Like, subscribe, and comment below? Yeah, that's the phrasing. A comforter. A comforting sofa. It's a sofa. It's a comfortable sofa. There's nothing on the table. A dining table. It's a kitchen counter. Cabinets, microwave. A microwave. A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle.
Is it gonna be the same one?
All of the animals in the jungle gathered for a
It's
meeting.
not.
However, one animal could not participate.
All the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting. One animal could not
Which animal
participate.
was it?
All the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting. One could not participate. I don't know.
The answer is the elephant.
I know why. I know why. Do y'all know why? This is a follow-up to the last time we were here. The elephant's still in the refrigerator.
Because you put him in the refrigerator earlier, remember?
I got you, girly. I see where you're going. That was clever. I love your jokes. A refrigerator. There are a lot of dishes. Ooh. A bookshelf. There are no books in it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Sort of like a non-alcoholic wine. A bookshelf near the wall. Lamp? The lights are on, but there's nobody home. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It's a shoebox. Weird. Oh, Date.
What are you doing?
God, why are you such a fucking creep?
Just needed a quick whiff.
You were so fucking weird.
Okay.
God, Date. It's a shoebox. It smells nice. You're so weird. Alright, we'll talk to Iris. We'll look at her first. Iris is looking at me impatiently. Probably because I just spent the whole time staring around the room and not actually talking to her. Whatever. Where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
I love how we're 7 minutes in and I'm finally actually talking to her.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Interesting.
Where did she go?
I have a feeling she might end up dead. Or related to a dead body.
Don't know.
We also haven't seen Renga? I need to clear this out. Renju. We haven't seen Renju in a while either. Oh, this is helpful. There are so many tips. That's so great. I did not get the second thing for that, but I couldn't find it. And those episodes haven't come out yet, just whatever. Alright.
She didn't tell me.
Okay. Well...
Date! You came! But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
No, I said I would go on a date with you, which is arguably creepier.
I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
How are you?
I'm happy.
Hop, hop, hop. Girly, if you're so hoppy, you need to get a different headset with bunny ears. Trust me, much hoppier.
Hop.
Yeah.
There goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, You see,
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
I mean, I was thinking about it. I'm really kind of incompetent when it comes to social situations.
you hush.
Hmm? Oh, did you want something to drink?
Well, that was well timed because you asked that I was taking a sip of my drink IRL, so yes.
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Just checking to see if you're alive.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
AM?
Stream?
Don't you remember?
She's a streamer like I am. Don't forget to check out my Twitch. I stream there every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Okay, no. People can stay up that late. Let night owls be night owls.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
He is an old man. You need to stay awake. Keep yourself safe, Iris. He is not safe.
Because he is an old man.
Thank you, Iba.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
No, I get that. Sometimes you just need to stream to help yourself calm down. Sometimes it's just nice to relax with a bunch of friends and play games. And sometimes it's easier when you don't have friends to just stream and talk to strangers on the internet.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
Hi, strangers on the internet, by the way. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay?
Okay.
I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
I am not personally a big fan of watching streams, but I do enjoy
Dante, I have been thinking.
I do enjoy watching VODs of streams a lot more. Anyways, that's dangerous, Iva.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon,
I'm going to die.
I'm going to die.
Okay, we're gonna see this a lot. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Okay, we were really that close to day 3. I could have done that last episode. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have been editing these last couple episodes, and I was so low energy episode 6. I am so sorry, y'all. It was the end of a recording session, and I had a bit of a long day. Anyways, we're on to day 3. Police headquarters at Sunday at 9:37 a.m. I doubt anything's going to be new, so I'm not going to bother clicking on anything that isn't new. I don't think I clicked on the wine bottles or tombstones slow last time. A tombstone. Rip.
That means rest in peace.
Which actually means requiescat in pace,
As in, sleep peacefully.
which translates to rest in peace.
Who's it for?
Ma, from the host club.
I knew all those years of Latin would come in handy for something.
RIP specifically refers to the Latin phrase requiescat in pace.
Pace. Usually you say pace. Yeah.
Boss is correct about the general meaning.
Ma's tombstone, I guess. A wine bottle.
I'm a sucker for white wine. Shame you don't have an eye for it.
I have a right eye.
And a left.
There are wine bottles lined up. Ugh. A cabinet. Anything else that I think is new? Oh, the large key is new. It's a large key. Matryoshka. I know I clicked on that before because I struggled to say it last time, but still wanted to. Oh, and thanks to everyone who, well, thanks to the one person who commented about the Tanuki. That episode has come out. Apparently, Tanuki. Actually, I did have someone DM me about Tanukis. Apparently, it is a real thing. It's more correctly known, or in English at least, as Japanese raccoon dog. I didn't know that was a thing, so that was cool. And now you all know as well. Anything else? This triangle's new. A triangular ruler, also called a square.
That was a piece of evidence in a case about 8 years ago. A mathematics teacher used it to stab her boyfriend when she found out he was cheating on her.
Okay, girl. I support it.
The triangular ruler must have come in handy for solving that love triangle.
I bet that was clever.
Boo.
Don't boo her. A triangular ruler. I think the rug. I feel like I don't remember the rug or the clock here. There are things that I do not remember, and I might have just not seen them. The Persian rug is laid out. A plaster figure.
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back. We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it in plaster.
Okay, Medusa. I know that she's joking, but I also know what Boss is capable of. I mean, I'm here for a girly that could cut a man's head off. Boss's former lover. We stand women's rights and women's wrongs in this house. A dead clock. I feel like this is not new, but... A public bath door curtain. Okay. Coat hangers. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Is there anything else I haven't clicked on? I think that's the only thing that's new. Okay. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Yeah, that was a bit weird of you. Why'd you do that?
What exactly are you planning to do?
Show her a dead body? Girls love dead bodies.
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond.
I don't think she wants it to be social, but I think it's better if you do keep it that way, Date. That is actually redeeming you slightly. Very slightly. You still need to improve your thoughts.
You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
That's good.
No, of course not.
At least you're principled enough.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
That sounds like jealousy.
Uh-huh. Sure.
About the investigation. I almost forgot to lower my voice.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Okay.
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and look. Talk to myself. There would be no point. Let's not. Oh, but we've done it every other time. I'll look crazy. Let's not. It never stopped me before. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Hey, I'm not an idiot for talking to myself. I am talking to myself right now, but I'm not an idiot for it. Absolutely not. Play a game.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink? Milk.
Iva's outside my eye socket right now, but I can still see through her as though she were in my socket. That's because her body and my optic nerve are connected wirelessly. There's a handsome devil. Or would I rather be an angel? That's a tough one. In any case, a gorgeous man is in Iva's sight. You might be autosexual, honestly. Like, the amount you love yourself is kind of interesting. Boss is sitting on the desk. About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Hmm? Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
That's what I'm wondering.
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
So that's somewhere we need to go. About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
How... Okay, but we found it wasn't registered to anyone. They found, and it was a burner phone. Okay, so Shoko probably left it there as a clue. She probably hid it there and then was meeting with someone. That person, but no, she didn't die there. So how would her phone have ended up inside the horse? If she wasn't killed there, she wouldn't have really had the opportunity to do that. But in order... That just doesn't add up. So I'm trying to think of any way to reconcile both these accounts. Because, yeah, that shouldn't work. And I don't want to just sit here and waste everyone's time while I think.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's hers, though. That could be set up. It could have been planted there for her. It could have been a lot of things. I don't think... I mean, it could still be hers, but... If she placed it there... It is possible that she was killed in the vicinity of this area, and the blood, like... Which is why there wasn't blood on that horse, and then she was moved to that horse. If it was in the vicinity, then it would sort of make sense for the phone to be hidden there. But that phone being hidden there does not... That does not make sense. Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet.
I think it's Hitomi.
They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
It could have been the killer.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
I mean, it was a burner phone in Shoko's name, but it could have been set up to use Shoko's facial recognition by the murderer after they'd killed her. I guess you could set up the photo recognition that way.
Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
Exactly.
True.
Who called it?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name.
I know it's already said Hitomi, but my other instinct would be Mizuki because, although, I mean, Mizuki did receive a secret, or a Nile message from an unregistered number or whatever, which could have been from her mom, since that's what we now know. That could be how that all adds up.
And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
It really does.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Well,
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
go off. Don't take shit from him.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller.
Children, stop fighting.
If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Okay. So maybe it was her phone that just had everything wiped. That's not how I thought they were saying it, but that's interesting. Anything else to report? Because if it was set up that way, then there might have been more communications. There's a lot of things that could be true.
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Dead?
Central Hospital.
Oh.
He was brought there from a traffic
accident. I did call the traffic accident that because it was around the same time as when he stopped being in contact with people. I don't think that was an accident. I don't think it was fully an accident. I think that was potentially orchestrated by someone involved with all this.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
About Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Yeah, just physically assault your friends. That's a great idea. Summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki, or get information from Mama at Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
Okay, so we actually have a choice here. I'm assuming that we will get to go to all 3 eventually. I don't like hospitals. We're going home. I'd rather go home than the hospital. Oh, we don't have a time for this. I guess that makes sense since we have options. Date residence, Sunday. That's not good. Oh,
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
wow, Miski. Wow. That's 100 kilograms. That's nearly. You're just benching just casually, like 200 pounds, give or take. That's. For a. Wow, you're 12.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Suki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
And she's talking now.
Bench pressing.
Okay, but.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
Oh,
You're her teacher?
interesting.
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Okay, so it does add up, but.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Okay, I can look around my place. Those are some massive speakers. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. It's a pot. Seasonings and sake for cooking.
Date, I'm sorry. I looked inside your fridge earlier.
Why do you have an elephant?
Why do you have so much meat in there?
It's an elephant.
Oh, I'm on a diet. You see, I'm a recovering vegetarian. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, that
I am impressed you actually got a laugh.
for real. My refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of meat. Meat is apparently not food. The entrance. A bed. Miski sleeps there every night. So we're basically in Miski's room.
That's an unusual pattern on this cushion.
Oh, don't touch that. That's Date's rule.
Ew. A cushion on the sofa. A 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Miski took over my bed. Oh, that's nice. There's a 3-seat sofa at the center of the room. It's nice that you would do that for her. A coffee table. The top is glass. Large speakers. Really large.
This is a nice sound system.
It is.
Oh, it's nothing special.
Yes, it is.
It's not top of the line. I only spent a couple million yen.
Oh, so it's cheap. That's good. I spilled soda on it on accident.
You did what?
I knew that's what he was going to say. Audio equipment for an audio file. Haven't paid it off yet. So you don't actually own it. Adore Rabbit.
That stuffed animal. It's Mizuki's favorite character. What's its name again?
Adore Rabbit.
Yeah, that's Adarabbit.
Add a rabbit.
You gave it to Mizuki on her birthday.
You don't have to tell her that.
I'm sorry?
It's Ado Rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. A small file cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents there. A PC.
You're a studious man, aren't you, Date? I heard from Mizuki. Whenever she's not around, you're always on your computer, watching training videos.
Training videos?
Yes, a female secret agent caught in the enemy's hideout or something.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that. Right.
Dante, why are you such a pervert?
Mizuki, did you watch that movie?
Only the title.
That's good.
Don't touch my computer without asking.
A PC. I have lots of training videos on there. A desk. There's a corkboard on the wall. There's a chair next to the desk. The light of the autumn day is coming in through the window. Okay. A backpack.
In just a few months, she'll need a bigger backpack.
Going to high school.
They grow up so fast.
Miski's school backpack. And an iron pipe. Miski's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Beating people up. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe by the wall. Yes, this is my emotional support iron pipe, actually. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Okay, that's good. I was saying I have a signature outfit that I wear whenever I can, but that's because I'm autistic. My clothes and Mizuki's. Since I don't do face reveal for my videos, y'all aren't gonna get to see it. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine and Mizuki's.
I see you two hang your clothes side by side. You get along well.
Clothes are hanging on the rack. A bench press. Right, I think that's everything. Is there anything else? Lighting. A frying pan. An oven hood. Alright, cool. Nothing else. Oh, the armchair. A one-seat sofa. Let's talk to Hitomi. Why is X-ray an option? Why on earth game is X-ray an option? And why am I going to click that first? That is a skeleton. Okay, that's why. Because there's something on her right shoulder. Looks like a metal plate with pins holding the bones and stuff together from her injury.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Oh.
I only know this because one of my exes had a metal plate in share leg. Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder. Otherwise, I would not have thought about that. How did you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
Hugged her.
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry.
Yeah, I've had nights like that.
As you can see, she's fine now.
On both sides.
She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
How is Mizuki at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
She sounds like a traumatized girl to me, but that's because I'm very familiar with atypical signs of abuse.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
I mean, that's good.
Another time, she punched the bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Yes! Go off, girly. Yes.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
See, this is what we mean when we say we support women's rights and women's wrongs. Breaking someone's tooth is probably a wrong, but it's a bully.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy. And just like Renju.
So you're her teacher. I feel like we should have asked that earlier based on what we've been talking about, but we didn't.
Yes, elementary school.
Oh. But she's 12, so that's... In America, that would be middle school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki School.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. Okay, that's an interesting arrangement. He's just like bad at actually being a dad around the house, so she's not living with probably both her. Well, her mom's now dead, and her dad's, I think they said unconscious. So, I mean, neither of them are really fit to parent at this moment. But it sounds like both of them were pretty bad parents, and so she's being raised in terms of the space and her basic needs being met by someone else that isn't her parents. And it seems to be doing better for her, and that's good. It's an interesting, creative arrangement, and I approve. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Is it just coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class.
Probably assigned her to you because of the connection.
Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Okay, pulling out my notepad. 5 years ago was also when we got the IVA implant, and it was... okay.
Before the divorce?
A year before. I getting my notepad out to write this down. Because I, like Date, have memory issues. So, mine is 4 years. We have Mizuki moves in. Minus 5 years was the divorce, I think. Oh, log. Okay, so no, minus 5 years ago, Mizuki's family, Renju and Mizuki move. Again, I don't think I need notes based on how Spike Chunsoft games go. They're usually pretty good about the information for most of it. There's always a little bit that you have to write down with this team, but this is mostly just because I have memory issues and I like keeping track of the timeline.
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary school is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. She's... okay, look, for a 12-year-old should not be that independent. Not because she's doing anything wrong, but, like, she needs better adults in her life. Pardon me for asking, but your right arm, I see you're kind of rubbing it.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder.
Okay, more details. Minus 6 years. Hitomi. Injury. Shot.
The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house.
We saw this. This was in our brain. We saw this.
He was carrying a gun.
So she
From the way he
survived.
talked,
Okay.
he sounded insane.
Drugs?
We don't... I mean... okay.
Maybe.
This is why I hate the police, because their assumptions are insanity and drugs.
The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
What? It's a dream I saw. Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder.
How long do you plan on doing that?
I clicked look, if anyone's curious.
Until my muscles are screaming at me to stop.
And then do 3 more.
You there yet?
No?
No, don't push it to where they're screaming to stop, but what I always said was do a workout until it starts to hurt and then do it a little bit longer. That's how you build muscle.
Not even close.
That's what my dad taught me.
My muscles are laughing like this is nothing.
Date, I would not push Mizuki while she is in this state.
Yeah, she's clearly pissed.
You may end up killed via head injury.
Yeah, you're right.
About the Nile message. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
Okay. The math is starting to math. So if Renju texted her at 8:05 and she had already been dead for hours, he could have been involved with how the phone got moved. Could have been involved with doctoring the scene. He could have been involved with the murder of his wife. I don't think that's that option. I don't think that's it, but it is a possibility because he was still there at 8 and she was killed at 5 if I remember correctly. Okay. He might have been the other burner though as well.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Oof.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
I understand why you wanted someone to accompany you, Carly.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Okay. About your aphonia.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Why didn't you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Miski, I love you. About Hitomi.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally.
You're supposed to, but like, let's be honest, what every student needs is different, and loving them differently doesn't mean it's not equal.
But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
The idea of complete detachment from your job is not a healthy idea. Be emotionally invested in your job's people, especially if you're helping people like a teacher does. Why were you holding the ice pick?
When I got there, the ice pick was...
In her eye socket?
It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah?
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Was Shoko's left eye on the ice pick? I hate having to ask that question to you.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
About Renju.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
He's in the hospital.
She does not know about the accident.
Summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No.
Mizuki's on the bench press. Okay, so this has been a bit of a longer episode, but we are at 53-ish minutes, 54 minutes. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you are all enjoying this just as much as I am, and I look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye!